Hello, Assalamualaikum. Selamat petang.大家下午好. Waalaikum. Saya Kwa, okay, daripada Best Wing Solution. I'm from KL, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Okay, it's today videos on my YouTube channel, Best Wing Solution. I want to bring you to furthermore understand about the information on the product brand called EcoFlow. So in this video, it's going to be a very long video because I'm going to go through one by one, okay, the category of the products from the EcoFlow. So saya akan start, okay, untuk introduce background, okay, of the EcoFlow product, okay, where is a company from and things like that, okay. So I'm going to use multiple language, especially in English and also Bahasa Malaysia, as I'm a Malaysian. So it's easier for everybody to understand well, okay, especially if you are new to this brand and then you want to know more. I'm sure that this video can hopefully somehow assist you, okay. So first of all, I'm going to explain to you, okay, today is 2024, okay, starting from the years that I going into this power station and camping outdoor equipment, especially on the power cooling stuff like refrigerator or portable fridge, as well as portable air cons. Only these are the three main products that Kwa is taking care and trying to provide to a lot of camper and also some of the industrial user when they have portable power needs, which is like we call that power station or solar generator, okay, ataupun power bank yang besar. Alright. So the EcoFlow basically is a brand that quite popular all over the world, especially the United States, the America, dan also dekat Europe, and then also some of the places like Asian country. So Best Wing Kwa, I am actually working together with my wife Joanne to run this company called Best Wing Solution by selling some of this equipment, especially for our camper, especially in the Malaysia market. Okay, right. So from there, I will say, starting from the year of 2021, okay, I've been start dealing with the EcoFlow China direct, which after I sell some of this, we call it lower range economical power station, which is different brands, okay. At that time of the years 2021, most of the power bank or power station is using lithium ion battery 18650, okay. So at the years of 2021 2022, okay, EcoFlow and also some other brand, there are so many brands like such as Briti, Jackery, whatever, Anchor, you know, so many company is making so-called portable power stations. So at the beginning of the power stations generations, especially EcoFlow is also using lithium ion battery, which is some of them is smaller size like 18650, some of them is bigger size, okay. So by the time of 2022, especially on the EcoFlow, just moving forward to change all their first generations power station into a newer battery chemistry we call the LFP, which in Malaysia we call it lithium iron phosphate, or either we can say lipo4 and things like that, okay. So first of all, the company is still manufacturing in China, okay, EcoFlow. Although some of them, my customers, they might confuse, they say, is this a brand from US and things like that. Okay, but okay, for EcoFlow, obviously, their main business market, the biggest, should be in the USA. Okay, so I switched to Bahasa Malaysia a bit due to kita dekat Malaysia, kita punya TNB, which is our power company, is quite strong, so we don't really have much problems macam bencana, okay, like, you know, tiba-tiba tak ada karan, okay. So that's why in US the demand, okay, of the power station for multiple brand is a lot more compared with we in an Asian country or in Malaysia. Okay, so I should say that the biggest generation 1 and generation 2, which is we call it the Delta 2, the River 2, there's a significant, okay, ada benda yang ditukar, ketara, okay, itu dia battery chemistry-nya, okay, because they change the battery chemistry. It make the River 2, the Delta 2, and incoming year 2025, okay, kemungkinan kita dah ada new products such as Delta Pro 3, okay. So these are the power station range of the first generation going to second generation. So what I'm explaining here is the difference between the battery chemistry on the first generation and the technology and the features comparing with the second generations is already quite significant difference, okay. Especially, for example, for Delta is the first generations. They have watt hours for 1260 and quite a good portable power station. It's very powerful, can power up to 1800 watt, okay, for their inverter AC power. However, they don't have the extra XT150 port such as this for you to connect. As you can see, this is a latest series Delta 2. So the Delta 2 have the extra battery port, okay. Alright, it's just over there first, okay. So before I forget, okay, sebelum saya terlupa, in the market in Malaysia, if there is still product of first generation with a good price, of course you can still buy them. They are good products. It's just that their lifespan for the lithium-ion battery is stated at 800, between 800 to 500 to 800 cycle. In calculations, maybe is good for 2 to 5 years. And while the second generation, yang produk terbaru Delta series ataupun River 2 series, untuk battery LFP yang digunakan, those battery in use for the second generation will last at least 3000 to 4000 cycle. Sebagai penjual, as a seller for EcoFlow, as also a camper, I tend to test a lot of products on myself and also some of my camper friends in order to study the products in the real life situation, real world situation. Okay, then from time to time, learning day by day, and that's why today's video I'm going to show you a lot of informations that, in my opinion, what are the things is good and what are the bad things from this EcoFlow product. Okay, so to continue that, first thing is the battery chemistry. That is the most important thing. Okay, if you want to buy something which lasts you longer, okay, if it's a FFP, lithium ion phosphate, most probably anda boleh guna, you can use minimum warranty is already 5 years. So if you use, you divided all your usage, if you 1 month daily usage, you can see 3000 cycles, charge and discharge. You charge dia balik, you guna dia habis atau guna tak habis, charge balik 3000 cycle sampai ke 4000 cycle. Then you punya battery dalam tu baru drop, only drops a little bit, about 10 to 20%. Okay, so you can understand from my point that choosing a lithium ion phosphate battery for now 2024 onwards is definitely a must. But as I say, if however in the market there's still old stocks that you can still get with good deal, then you can consider that. But if you don't kind of like trying to save the budget, buy the new latest River 2 series or Delta 2 series product, so they will last you a longer years. Okay, right, so next part I'm going to go to category of the product. Okay, so the the first category of the product I would like to explain a little bit, which I didn't display over here, is the River series. The first generation River series we call River R600, okay, River R600. The handles of the first generations look like this. This is the first generation product looks, okay. So inside is lithium ion. So the first generations is already parts. The second generation's River series, River 2, we have 3 models only. Same like the first generation, we have the River 2, which is a smaller unit, River 2 Max, which is a medium unit, and last one, their big brother, River 2 Pro, which is the 768 watt-hours model. The first model is 256 watt-hours. The second model, River 2 Max, is 512 watt-hours. And the third model, River 2 Pro, is 768 watt-hours. While the kebolehan, which means the AC inverter's ability, okay? The first model, the 256 watt-hour one, the ability to run the AC power by using the UK plug, okay? Karena ya, kita nak pakai tenaga AC tu, okay? The first model is only 300, okay, and there has a surge power ability sampai 600, okay. 300 is the minimum. Right now we're talking about River 2 yang paling kecil, right? The second model, River 2 Max, is 500, the ability on AC power, okay, 500, and its surge power is able to goes up to 1000, okay, watt untuk pakai current AC UK plug. And the third model, River 2 Pro, okay, is actually the best for family camping and stuff like that. If you want to buy the first power station, maybe the River 2 Pro, which is 768 watt-hours, 768 watt-hours, okay, bersamaan campur dengan AC inverter ability to power up your electric AC appliances is 800 watts, okay, in the minimum line, baseline, and surge power up to 1006. So these are the 3 model of River 2, which is River 2, River 2 Max, and River 2 Pro. Alright, so all this product is available in Backswing, and it works, you know, and it's very handy, and the price is also more affordable. Okay, so the next part of my video will go into their bigger brothers, which is the Delta series. I will see you in a while. Hi, welcome back. Selamat kembali. Sebelum saya pergi, before I go into the Delta series, just now I have already explained a little bit tentang informasi River 2 series. So I would like to go to the scenario of your usage, okay? Iaitu, especially in bahasa Malaysia, we call macam tempat yang you nak guna ataupun cara you nak guna, okay? So there's a mix between choosing either you want a smaller power station or bigger power station. Let me share you some info, okay? I will give you 2 different scenarios, okay? Example, if you want to use as a home backup, okay? So sometimes you might consider you just want to do starting, you know, you don't want to buy something that is too high in cost, okay? And you want to choose River 2 series. It's fine if that is your first power station, okay? Kalau yang itu you pilih untuk pakai rumah, okay? Then kadang-kadang pergi camping, okay? Then kadang-kadang sometimes you go for outdoor, you know, so you can choose a River 2 Max or River 2 Pro, okay? But most of the time, when I start to understand my customers' need, some of them, they want to use it as a home backup systems, like in case of our power company didn't supply the power, or in terms of power shortage, okay, I will recommend them to buy a bigger model such as the Delta Pro or Delta 2 Max or Delta, which is a smaller one, okay? So why is that? Because you have more capacities, okay? So that you can charge very fast and you can have more incoming source of charging method, such as you boleh pakai solar, such as you can use solar panel to charge it back. Like me, I have a solar panel on top of my roof, and I'll just connect the cable into my Delta series. Okay, but of course you also can use the same solar board to connect to your river series. So it's all how you decide how much of capacity, berapa banyak tenaga yang anda nak simpan dalam power station itu, dan berapa anda nak guna dalam sehari itu. Okay, sebelum anda nak charge, okay, pada keesokan hari semasa matahari terbit. Okay, what I mean is how you choose your power station is depends on how much capacity you need for the same day and night that you need to use while you're waiting for the next morning sun to charge back your solar stations, which is the power station. So how do you choose between the River 2 series? Of course, it's easily to choose based on your budget. Okay, the price is from 1,000 ringgit Malaysia going up to about 3,000 ringgit Malaysia for the River series, and going up for about 3,000 more, up to 4,000, and go up to all the way to about ringgit Malaysia, about 11,000 plus for the top model, which is the Delta Pro. Okay. Another thing is, which is very important that I want to share specifically for a lot of camper van or people who want to make their own camper van or usage in motorhome. I understand, okay, if you have a very big motorhomes type of a vehicle, a lot of time the manufacturing or either the installer will assist you to assist a lot of LiPo4 lithium iron phosphate, okay, such as a few unit of that. Maybe we call about AH, 100 AH per piece, you have about 400 AH, or maybe you have about 1000 AH. Okay, so those battery is most probably the same chemistry is LiPo for LFP. Okay, the only one thing is a lot of customer confused is that when you have a bigger tank of power, a capacity, you need to have the ability to charge back your bigger tank of the capacity, which means either you have a very professional setup, a good DC to DC charger and stuff like that to charge back your bigger tank. Example, if you have a scenario, a motorhome, and you have a 280 AH or 400 AH battery, so you can use your AC, which is meant air conditioner in your motorhome for 8 hours, for 2 days and things like that. But you require the solar panel board on top of your motorhome to charge back your lithium iron phosphate battery, which is the capacity is so huge, begitu besar kapasitinya. So bermaksud anda memerlukan, it means you need a longer time of solar, okay, which is the sun power, to charge back, and you need good setup of DC to DC charger or even your alternator charging back into your big huge capacity of lithium iron phosphate battery on board your motorhome. Okay, the different scenario in EcoFlow, okay, of course you can choose the different capacities. We have about 1000 watt hours, we got about 2000 watt hours, we got about 3000 to 4000 watt hours, we got ultra, okay, and things like that. But imagine, even though you have small capacity, ya, yang penting kalau anda punya battery itu dia tak begitu besar, ya. It's like you, example, you have a Delta 2, you hanya ada 1024 watt hour. You only have 1024 watt hours. So when you utilize the 1024 watt hours, of course dia akan cepat habis. It will actually, you know, like finish. Okay, if you're using different application, like you use your toast, okay, or you use your fan, or you use your light, and a lot of them, and also your hair dryer or vacuum cleaner and things like that. So tenaga itu, the electricity will be goes finish cepat. Okay, but one thing is, when your tank is small, your capacity is small, which is 1000 watt hours, you want to charge it back. The system in terms of EcoFlow charging system is not actually made permanent in one voltage. This is important, okay? So what I'm trying to explain again is, a lot of time when we charge our lithium ion phosphate battery, like those 100 Ah, 200 Ah in our camper van or camper home, we have one source of voltage. Either you are using 14.6 volt to charge, or if you have a 24 watt setup, you charge using 24 watts. Okay, so that is a fixed voltage charging towards your lithium ion phosphate battery. Okay, yang you tengok yang sebiji-sebiji itu, yang sekarang ramai yang jual itu. Okay, itu benda bukan tak baik. That thing is not to say can't use. It's just that you need to know you need longer hours to charge it back. Same as my fridge power that I custom myself, you need at least 12 hours in order to charge 1344 watt hours. Well, this thing, 1024 watt hours, you only need about 60 minutes or 70 minutes if you are charging using AC power. Okay, so with that, I want to bring in the information or maybe the calculation in simple ways to let you understand. Cubalah ya, saya nak bagi you faham. If you ada one power station such as Delta 2 yang 1024 watt hours, okay, if you charge using AC tenaga TNB in Malaysia, your ability of your Delta 2 to receive, okay, untuk terima voltage, okay, boleh sampai cecah ke 1200 watt. That means it will take about 1 hours to full charge your 1000 watt hours. Okay, so same thing, different power station. I go back to River 2 example. For River 2 Pro, if you charge using AC power TNB, right, you charge, okay, you akan dapat maximum of 880 watts. Okay, so that also means that you can charge your River 2 Pro in 1 hours. Okay, then let's play a little bit of maths. Okay, let's say you have a 1000 watt hours Delta 2, but your source of charging, okay, let's say you are using solar panel. In the events, let's say we have an EcoFlow product of 220 bifacial solar power, 220 watt. Okay, jangan kita rasa dia akan dapat 220. We can't exactly get 220 watt from the solar panel. Sometimes depends on the sun's power, and most probably you can get about 150 or 180. Okay, in a very hot sun situation. Okay, bukan hari mendung, bukan hari hujan. Okay. So let's say you can get 150 watt, okay, on from your source of solar panel. So that means solar 150 watt, you times 4, you can get about 600 watts, which means you charge this empty 0% 1000 watt hours. After you charge 4 hours, you will get back about 60% of the power. If you continue to have suns for 8 hours a day, sometimes we don't really can get about 8 hours, okay, sometimes someday we can get. So if you charge, you get about 200 watt, then you can consider you can full charge this 1000 watt hours Delta 2 in 5 hours. So the calculation, cara kiraannya, you multiply berapa watt yang anda dapat dan you kira keseluruhan, you know, in total of the need of the capacity from your battery. Okay, so dengan lain kata, kalau you ada 1000 watt hours yang you nak charge, you dapat 200, you 5 jam dapat. Kalau you dapat 300 watt from your solar panel, which is a bigger panel like 400 watt panel, you boleh charge 300 kali 3 jam, you can get around 900 watt back. So lebih kurang 3,5 jam anda dah dapat charge balik Delta 2 in full 1000 watt hours. Okay, alright, so this portion of the scenario of usage, and also a bit of capacity and how fast, you know, you can take back the power from solar or any other source. Okay, so I hope that some of the information I say in this category will help you to understand how fast you can charge back. It's actually important comparing with how big your lithium ion phosphate battery capacity. So the charging system, the design of the EcoFlow system is able to charge from 12 watt, 12 watt sampai ke 58.8, 58.8V, which is a category of 60V, 60 watt. Daripada 12 sampai ke 60 watt, dia sendiri cari. He will identify what kind of source, okay, the incoming source power. If you are giving him 24 watt, he will take around 200 over watts to charge. If you are giving him 36 watt, you will get about 300 over watt. If you are giving it about 48 watts, okay, incoming source, then you can get about 400 over watt to charge. So, sampai maksimumnya 60 watt untuk kategori Delta 2 especially. Alright, so dapat kita tahu charging punya ability daripada incoming, dia boleh sendiri pilih. Itulah teknologi dan sistem daripada EcoFlow charging system. Termasuk River 2 series jugalah. Okay, so setakat ini untuk perenggan ini. So the next one I'm going to jump into demo on the Delta 2, Delta Max, and also I'm going to talk about the EcoFlow latest model Alternator Charger. How this thing help to charge back. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for still staying with me, Kwa from Bestwing Solutions. Okay, so in this category, I'm going to go through the Delta series. Okay, the Delta series, the 01, as I say, the name of Delta is 1260 watt-hour. That's the first generation. So currently, from 2023 March onwards in Malaysia, our product has been replaced by Delta 2. Okay, so produk ini adalah produk yang terbaru Delta 2. Dalamnya 1024 watt-hours. Okay, dan dia punya brother Delta 2 Max, okay, yang ini adalah Delta Max, which is the first generation, which is almost the same, it looks similar, dia nampak macam serupa, tapi dia Delta Max 2000, ya. Produk ini hebat juga, but the Delta 2 Max lagi hebat. Sebab apa? Sebab as I say earlier, battery chemistry-nya bukan pakai lithium ion, yang ini lithium iron phosphate for Delta 2 Max, okay. Okay, what is actually the most significant thing about this Delta series? Okay, the design is compact, small. Okay, and then you can see there is a AC plug behind here and input, solar charging and stuff like that. Okay, let me explain to you some of their difference. Okay, apa perbezaannya? Okay, so this thing, the Delta 2, is the most sellable items because of the price is also still quite in the affordable range. Okay, you have the minimum of 1800 ability of AC inverter, which is over here 1800 watt minimum. You can run your coffee machine, your rice cooker, your toaster, your washing machine, your dryer, apa saja. Okay, and then you have a surge power up to 2700 watt. Itu agak tinggi, ya. It's very high. What is surge power? Surge power means the electric appliances, okay, peralatan elektrik yang kita guna, ada setengahnya, okay, some of them they need a higher voltage, okay, during the start out, okay, semasa anda on, macam hair dryer, vacuum cleaner. Bila you on dia, tiba-tiba dia nak tarik, okay, rated on the sticker of the pelak tenaga elektrik yang diperlukan oleh vacuum cleaner, example, is 1300 watt. Okay, so when you on the power, the tenaga yang diperlukan oleh vacuum cleaner at the beginning first few second, it might reach to 1005. Dia perlukan tenaga yang lebih tinggi, but after the few seconds it will go back to 1003. Maksud saya lah, okay, maksud saya. Jadi produk ini dia boleh bagi surge power up to 2005, 2006, 2007. So bermaksud when you play a product, you on kan produk itu, kalau dia jalan, okay, dia akan naik tinggi, lepas tu dia turun dan dia akan stabilize. So that means dia akan reduce, okay, kegunaan yang diperlukan oleh alat perkakas itu, dia akan pergi kontrolnya. Okay, apa sebabnya? Sebab dia nak teruskan bagi anda jalankan tenaga untuk perkakas elektrik yang anda guna itu. Okay, that's called the surge power usage. Okay. So dia ada DC, ini semua saya tak cerita lah dalam video ni sebab saya nak cerita secara in overall in terms of their product of Delta series, what is so big different. Okay. Selain daripada battery, okay, other than the battery is the most significant things, of course their feature in terms of their apps usage, you can control and things like that, is a lot. Okay, it's a lot. Okay, but importantly that I need to bring up in this video is we have, okay, the ability to connect, so-called the extra battery. This one a lot of people already know. Okay, they can, as I always mention in the humor way, they can kawin, which means they can get married, okay, to their partner, which is the extra battery. The extra battery looks the same sign. If you having a Delta 2 and you want to buy an extra Delta 2 battery, is without the face of this and without of all this. Okay, they are more simple extra battery, no plugs and stuff like that. You only have a charging port and you have a DC XT150 charging port and you have a button here and a screen. That's the extra battery. Of course you pay a lot less money. Okay, in the event for you to, okay, upgrade the total capacity. Let's say you have 1024 here and you have an extra battery, you got another 1024, so you got 2000 over watt hours. That's how it works for this extra port battery. And for Delta 2 Max as well, same thing, but you have even more extra battery port. You have 2 extra battery port. So it means in this Delta 2 Max, okay, Delta 2 Max, you originally already have 2048 2048 watt hours. Okay, but at the time when you connect into an extra battery, you got another extra of 2048 watt hours, 2048 watt hours, and you can connect one more extra battery, which is 2 together. 2 biji kawin 2 dah ni. So you got about 6000 over watt hours. That's how this product of Delta 2 Max. Why I mentioned Delta 2 Max, because this is my demo unit Delta Max, but it looks similar. Dia nampak serupa tapi tak serupa, ya. Alright, but other than those extra battery, you know what is more important? This is what I'm explaining to you. Dia punya extra port battery XT150 ini bolehlah kita cantumkan. That's how we can make this Delta series a lot more connectable with other things. Okay, what are the other things over here? As you can see on my left hand side here, we have the EcoFlow smart generators, okay, dual field, and over here on my right side beside me, this is the EcoFlow latest 2024 Alternator Charger. This thing also come with this plug, and this plug is XT150. So if we buy the Delta series, Delta 2, Delta 2 Max, Delta Max, not the Delta model, the old one, and Delta Pro, you can still use a plug like this to connect. Okay, this is the Delta Pro adapters, okay, that you can connect your XT150 and then you plug into your Delta Pro. In a while I'm going to show you the demo. Okay, so apa yang saya cerita ni yang penting, kalau kita boleh step out from River 2 series, of course if you have the need of scenario of usage, macam kalau nak buat backup kat rumah ataupun you perlukan sistem yang agak baik dan canggih di dalam camper truck anda, you can consider to buy one of this Delta 2 and then top up with the alternator charger. You will never, okay, out of power. As I say, even though this is only have 1024, but don't forget the alternator power from the alternator charger is going to charge to this machine 800 watt, and this one is only 1024. So how long you can charge back this? You only drive around 1.5 hours, okay, about 80 minutes. Your 20 is going to going back to 100%. That's how good the alternator charger work. Okay, So, as I say tadi, okay, tadi, just now I say, if you have a very huge 500 Ah lithium ion phosphate battery, you need to charge either 12 watt or 14.6 or 24V. You need a long time to charge back. So importantly, if you have a small capacity, 1000 watt hours, you use it and you can top it back quick enough. Okay, cukup cepat kita dapat balik tenaga kita, and the life cycle for the battery itself is 3000, 4000 cycle. So you don't need to worry. Okay, so this is how it works. So on my video, on this particular episode, this is exactly what I'm trying to explain to everybody. Yang inilah yang saya nak cerita kepada semua tu. Di mana kalau anda guna bateri watt hours kecil, anda pasang di camper truck, anda pakai camping sehari dah habis, anda start engine, jalan sekejap, tukar campsite, tenaga dapat balik. And don't forget, if this thing you charge on the roadside, okay, on the way to Thailand, you go to the rest area, you charge, and AC, you only need to charge it for 70 to 80 minutes to get back the full power. Since that you can ecosystem your own power from your car while you're running, so this is seriously a game changer, the Alternator Charger 800 watt. Right? So let me see, did I miss anything for the Delta series? The Delta series basically start from the lowest model, Delta 2, 1024 watt hours. The ability of the inverter is 1008 minimum. Okay, you can use extension, but in total calculation is still 1008. Surge power bermaksud 2007, 2007. It didn't means you can use a product of 2700 watt. Okay, it can use the product, okay, untuk alat-alat elektrik 1008 watt ke bawah. Kalau ada 2001, 2002 boleh cuba pakai. Can try if you have a 2002 watt needed electric appliances, you can try. But in the events, if the inverter cannot supply the power for you on your electric appliances, it will have an overload and cut off by itself. Okay, so Delta 2 Max, which is the current model that on sales, okay, and then the Delta Pro, okay, Delta Pro is going to have a very good offer. Okay, so I was hoping some of you who have smaller power stations such as Reba O series, Reba first gen, Reba 2 Pro, it's time, if you want to do some upgrade, can consider Delta Pro, okay, because it's going to have a good deal. And then the new Delta Pro 3 is not so soon. Okay, all right, I'm going to give you an update if I somehow know when is the product available in Malaysia. Okay, okay, so on next video I'm going to show you the demo on how to do the charging for the Delta using the Alternator Charger first. And the last part of the video, we're going to use the smart generator to show you, okay, how they charge the Delta series. Why I show Delta? Because the only Delta series have the connection of XT150. Okay, and all this brother here for smart generator is able to charge all this thing. I'm going to show you in the demo next one. So see you. Okay, okay, hi, selamat kembali balik. Okay, welcome back. Okay, currently I'm going to show you the Alternator Charger, how we fix it in our car, and then how it progress, you know, through all the charging. As I say, 800 watt. Okay, yang ni, yang benda yang ni Alternator Charger yang kepingan ni, okay, dia akan charge 800 watt balik to Delta 2. Okay, right, dia also boleh charge, okay, balik battery kita. Okay, I explain more detail like this now before I show you. Okay, this product, the Alternator Charger, we have 3 function. The main function, okay, kegunaan utama is to charge back any or of a Delta or Delta 2 Max or any EcoFlow power station yang ada, which consists of the XT150 port. Okay, that's one thing. So the three function is number one, to charge back while we start our car engine. The alternator is doing the job. The car battery, jangan risau, no need to worry. Will that battery, have problems, after you use this machine, tak boleh start kereta. No need to worry about that. Okay. Second function is for this particular thing to convert. Dia ambil tenaga, they take the power from the power station, okay, and it goes in to the alternator charger, then it send it to the car battery to charge the car battery. Okay, so example, your car battery or either your camper friend's other car, okay, the battery is low, okay, so you can actually connect in such a way to charge the car battery. So basically it's a charger, it's a battery charger for 12 and 24V. Okay, third function, okay, benda yang ketiga, penjagaan battery, is actually car battery maintenance mode. So it have three modes. Okay, over here you can see, let me show you in the app first. Okay, over here there is three mode here. Okay, this is charge mode, means daripada alternator and your car battery charging back to your power station, either is Delta 2, Delta 2 Max or Delta Pro. Okay, this one reverse charge, use the power and tenaga from your Delta 2 or Delta 2 Max to charge your car battery. Okay, and this one battery maintenance is to charge the car battery with a lower voltage. Okay, dia maintenance je, dia bukan charging. Okay, katakan sekarang saya nak start benda ni, I gunakan tenaga daripada saya punya power station Delta 2, I on. Okay, so dia akan buat kiraan dan dia start charging daripada power station. Dia ambil lebih kurang dalam 100 watt sahaja. Okay, dan tenaga di bateri saya di kereta dijaga dengan rapi. Good taking care, the maintenance. Okay, so you tak payah perlu risau, you just leave it like that. So when it full charge, the battery in the tip-top condition, and then the charging will stop by itself. Dia akan berhenti sendiri. Okay, this is the percentage from the power station. This is the hours that you can totally doing the job. This is the temperature of your Delta 2 power station. And this is your voltage of your car battery. Okay, so I can do it here. Alright, so let's say now I change to the mode of charging. Okay, I confirm. So same thing, I'm taking the power from the power station to charge the car battery. So you can see there's a difference in terms of output power. Okay, just now the battery maintenance mode is 100, but now you're charging, so you give higher voltage. This is watt. Okay, it can charge up to 500 watt to your car battery. Okay, so this is the second mode. Okay, and the most important mode, okay, which is the charging from your car battery and alternator going back to your power station. This is what the main purpose you are buying the alternator charger. Okay, there's a three different color, as you can see. Now we are in the reverse charge, is white color. Yeah, if you go to the battery maintenance mode, is blue color. Okay, and of course if you are now charging back from the car and alternator, is green color. If it's red color, means there is some connections error. Okay, so now I'm going to start my car and show you how this power station being charged from the alternator. Sekarang saya akan pergi start. Okay, saya punya kereta, dan anda boleh nampak okay, kereta saya dah start. So let me bring you how I connect the car first. Inilah caranya kita connect. Okay, ini kereta saya, ini adalah positif, this is the red point. I simply connect like that first, okay, because this is not my camper car, okay. And then the negative you can connect to your chassis. Of course, you also can connect to your battery. Alright, this is the 125 amp fuse, and this is the cover. Alright, and then this cable go through one of your place that you can go to your cabin. Maksud saya, kabel ini kita jolok daripada dalaman, cari satu lubang, tengok mana nak lalu. So kita akan jolok dan dapatkan lubang yang kecil dan lepaskan dua kabel ini. Sekiranya kabel ini tak cukup panjang, anda boleh sambung melalui extension kabel daripada sini, ya, untuk memanjangkan. Kabel original ini is 5 meter. This cable provided in the package is 5 meter long. Okay, so this is how you connect the cable, and then from here you see behind the alternator charger. Okay, so the cable from the car comes in here. Okay, there's a car, and then alternator charger, there's a out that goes to your delta 2. Tempat ni daripada kereta kita, tempat ni pergi ke power station kita. Nanti lagi, ini lagi. Okay, ini adalah tempat untuk kita connect switch untuk dekat dashboard, tapi tak payah sebab kita dah boleh pakai apps. Okay, then last thing, sini ada switchnya. Okay, switch dia kat sini. You boleh nampak kat sini. Okay, ini switch manually kalau nak tekan on off. Ini untuk kita connect kabel tambahan pergi ke desktop kita untuk control on and off, tapi kita dah ada remote control, jadi tak payahlah benda ni. Okay, alright, so sekarang I nak show you pula. Okay, daripada sini, right, so kita belum start, jadi kita belum dapat kita punya charging. Right, sekarang dia hijau, dia terima tenaga. They receive the power from the cars. Okay, so now I want to start my charging to my power station. So let's on it. Sebelum I on it, let's see the setting here. We can actually control, okay, the output of charging. Okay, kita boleh reduce charging 200, 100 ataupun pergi ke paling maksimum 800. So daripada sini we can charge. Okay, so go back to, I select 800. So let's see how it happens. So they will actually get the power from this car, alternator and the battery, and it start charging into our power station. Okay, so now I'm talking about 800 watt. Okay, so now it's 666 watt. Okay, you continue, monitor. I go and drum a bit of my car like I'm driving. Ada nampak tak? Okay, sekarang saya lepaskan pedal saya. Alright, so sekarang 600 lebih. Saya punya tenaga daripada kereta hanya 12.4. Okay, so sekarang saya pergi ke bawah. Right, katakan saya limit kepada 400 watt. So anda boleh nampak, anda hanya control dia charging di 400 watt sahaja. Okay, so saya cuba lagi sekali. Saya pergi adjust, pergi ke 800 watt. Okay, dan saya stop saya punya charging. Okay, sekarang saya dah stop charging. Okay, ada 13.3, 13.2. You tengok dia dropping daripada kereta. So kalau tenaga ni tinggi, then you boleh capai exactly. So now I'm going to do, I try the second attempt, see whether I can get. exactly 800 watt. Ada kenaikan? Okey. Sampai berapa? 600 lebih. Okey. So daripada kereta saya hanya saya dapat 600 lebih. Okey. I didn't get exactly 800 watt yet. Okay. Alright. So for some of my clients, they have already bought it. Actually, they get it, especially on the pickup trucks. Okay. So it all depends on the alternator and the car battery setup. Okay, so this is about the alternator charger. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to charge the Delta Max. Okay, I'm going to unplug it and I'm going to plug it into my Delta Max. Okay, so now I power off my Delta Max and I plug in on the port number 1. Okay, so let's start and charge. Let's see. Now my Delta Max has 4% and I just on the alternator charger. I managed to get 800 watt before on this Delta Max. Let's see. So my car battery is quite weak. Okay. One more thing for customer understanding untuk semua, bila anda charge satu power station, dia sampai ke tahap 90 lebih percentage, voltage dia akan reduce. Okay. So from my test here at my car, I will able to get around 670 watts only at the moment. Okay. If I ram, is there any different? No different, right? Okay. So it depends on my car battery. Okay. So now this 4% charging at 600 over watts. Of course, from our Delta Max, okay, example, this is our Delta Max. This is our Delta Max. We also have a limit of accepting the charge speed. Example, this is 1000 watt. Okay. But anyhow, now I'm not, passing more than 1000 watt because the alternator charger are supposed to charge 800 watt only. So it's charging 4.28, 4.29 macam tu lah. Dia naik balik 1 by 1%. Okay. So this is how the alternator charger work. Okay. So last saya nak try untuk charge Delta Pro. Okay. So saya keluarkan saya punya alternator charger. Okay, saya stop dan kita pergi ke plug belakang. Saya masukkan ini dulu. Okay, right, macam ni. Lepas tu kita pergi ke belakang Delta Pro. So this is the Delta Pro. Okay. So this is how I plug it in, and then tolak, and let's go to the front, and I'm going to charge the Delta Pro now by starting the alternator charger. So let's have a look. The alternator charger is turning green. Okay, turning green, and then it start charging. Have a look on this. I guess almost the same. We only can get about 600 over on my car. Okay. So the alternator charger supposedly to let me have 800 watt. Okay. So I guess it's all between my car battery and my car's alternator's abilities. Okay. So in this video you can see the difference. I managed to get 800 before, but at the moment my car is providing me about 680. So the Delta Pro is in charging now. So Delta Pro sekarang tengah di-charge oleh kereta saya dan alternator saya. Sebelum saya matikan engine, saya cuba lagi sekali. Okay, saya dah ram beberapa kali. Let's see whether there is some changes. Ada tak kenaikan sedikit? Tak ada ya. Jadi bermaksud if we ram tak ram pun dia sama saja. Okay. Alright, so ini adalah showcase saya untuk kali ini dalam episod yang panjang ni tentang Alternator Charger. Okay. Saya rasa ini produk sesuai untuk kegunaan kepada work scenario atau pada kegunaan kita semasa kita di atas perjalanan ataupun di dalam kereta kita memerlukan alat perkakas elektrik yang kita nak guna di dalam kereta, macam oxygen concentrator, you know, all that kind of electric equipment, so that you can continue to plug up your power from your product. Okay, you can continue to plug out your product power from your AC, and at the same time you're using. So now I'm going to unplug the Delta Pro and plug back to the Delta 2. Okay, so I'm going to plug in back to the Delta 2 directly. I plug in. I didn't turn off just now, so then it will continue start working, I assume. Okay, so while you are charging, while you are driving, semasa anda driving, semasa anda charging, at the same time anda boleh guna AC power anda. Ini adalah kebaikan tentang EcoFlow punya power station. Dia boleh guna AC dan DC, iaitu untuk tempat peti sejuk mudah alih. Okey. Jadi kereta berjalan, kita dapat charging yang tinggi. Okey, kalau tidak tanpa alternator charger, if we use without the alternator charging charger, we only can charge around 90 to 100 watt sahaja from our standard cigarette lighter port from our car. Alright, so this is the alternator charger apps. Let me stop it. So the next part of my video, I'm going to show you how we charge using the smart generator. Okay, see you in a while. Okay, selamat kembali. Okay, minta maaf ya, video ni memang panjang sikit, so anda boleh scroll lah kepada apa yang you nak rasa you nak tahu. So it's always a long video from Kwa. I'm sorry about that, but as much as I can try to share, I would like to share. Okay, so from here I'm going to save the best for the last part, because this is a dual fuel smart generator. Currently is still in the market, and there's a new generation incoming, which is the new smart generator. Okay, coming in for 2025, I guess. Okay, at the moment these are the dual fuel generator. Okay, so these dual fuel generators I would like to share with you a bit more in details. This one, it comes with a switch and a pull start, okay, and also a LPG, okay, incoming, and a port that you can connect to your gas, okay, yang mana tempat tu lah, okay. And this is the internal battery. Okay, from here I will start to on the power and show you how it charged by DC, because these products it have a DC XT150 port, which you can use this, you boleh gunakan tempat ini untuk charge you punya Delta 2, Delta series punya produk. As I say, why the Delta series is good for expandable, dia punya kebaikan sebab dia ada banyak possibility in terms of connect for alternator charger as well as the smart generator. Alright, so I'm going to kickstart this machine. This is a dual fuel, bermaksud dia boleh guna petrol, ya, kita punya petrol melalui sini, ataupun kita gunakan gas kat rumah tu. Okay, we can use LPG gas. So let me just show it to you a bit so that you know how it looks. Let me on it. This is a switch on the power. When you on it, okay, and then you see this screen, and then because there is a battery connected, okay, and the battery is basically 12 watt, okay, and you have a electronic kick start, okay, Right, example, now I want to kickstart this machine and I'm using gas, and here there is a breather, okay, tempat untuk menafas. Kalau kita on, okay, ini cara tempat kita buka. Okay, dalam tu ada petrol lah, okay. So kita tutup balik, kita buka, ini off, tutup dan bagi dia menafas. Dan I boleh kickstart generator ni menggunakan bateri ni. Okay, generator ni dia boleh menghasilkan, it will actually able to let you have the AC power of 1800 watt, maximum about 1009. Okay, but you also can control the output from the apps. All the EcoFlow product, there is a apps, and this is the EcoFlow generator. Let me see which one I'm on. Okay, so now here, this is the one. Okay, I'm going to on now. Okay, so there's a maintenance. Some of the maintenance, you need to change the engine oil. Engine oil is over here. There's a dipstick over here. Ini tempatnya kita buka untuk kita taruh 10W40. Okay, okay. How much? There is a dipstick over here, so you can know lah how much you need to put. Okay, don't put too much or don't put too low. This is a dipstick. Okay, over here. Okay. The product is shipped without the oil and also the petrol, but because they test it in the factory so that you can sense there is some oil inside the engine. In fact, it was not full. This is the filter, the air filter, and here there's a choke here. This is a choke, okay, and an electric starter. Okay, let me just try my luck. I didn't connect the battery over here, but it's okay. This is the petrol generator. Let's start it. We can start it using, you know, the eco mode and things like that. And this is the place that you can choose, you know, how much of the AC, DC, watt output, DC output. Okay, let's check. Okay, and then let's start. Okay, I can press over there, and I also can start over here. So let's do it. I go to the eco mode. Let me start it first. 1, start. So 1. Okay, so from here we already start the generator, and then I can have a AC over here and have a DC over here, and plug in the DC. And then just plug in, and then on the other side of the cable, this cable, it comes together, the whole package. It comes with this XT150 5-meter cable and all this, the funnel, okay, corong minyak, gas head yang tukar locally, we change it locally for our LPG head. Okay, so now from here I'm going to plug in to our delta. Let me power off it first, and then I just plug it in, and then you can hear there's a ramp. You akan nampak engine tu dia naik tinggi sikit. That's why dia ada charging nak masuk. Okay, output. So daripada generator ni, you boleh nampak lah. Okay, harap anda boleh dengar generator bising sikit. So anda akan nampak charging daripada DC, rating at 1600 lah. Okay, so currently is running 1000 watt to charge my Delta 2. Okay, so I'm going to turn off this generator. Okay, over here at the moment I'm going to show you, okay, another generators that I'm going to kickstart using the LPG. Okay, of course you can use switch the petrol and LPG as you like. Okay, so when I on this generator and I turn off this, I'm going to show you the AC power over here on the generator, and I connect it to the extensions. Okay, now at the moment this is on the LPG gas. Let me show it to you. This is the propane. Just now that one is petrol. Okay, and now here this one is propane. Okay, so propane will show you like this. Okay, before we start is 0 gram per hours. Okay, so I'm going to kickstart this, and when you start the engine, the AC inverter is automatically on, and you will see a 50 Hz or 60 Hz over here. Okay, at the moment let me just kickstart it using hand press. Give it some patience. Sometimes you kickstart at the first time, sometimes you will not able to kickstart at the first time. Almost, this is the second time, and the third time should be able to done it. One more time. Okay, so this is a sign showing you that berjaga-jaga, take care on the, you know, benda ni kena letak di luar lah. You have to put it outdoor. Okay, yang DB, TB tu I don't need to explain. There's so many people talking about that. And this is the oil kalau nak tukar. Okay, so sekarang I already on the inverter. As you can see, the inverter also same thing. Okay, this is the run time, and I can turn it to performance. Okay, and then if I off it, this is how I off it. Okay, and if I on it here also will on it. Now let's go and see the AC power charging. Okay, so I have plugged in into this extension. I on the power already. Now if I off the power here, this power will turn off. And I on it again. Okay, and I'm going to charge the Delta 2 using charge the Delta Max. Okay, I'm going to plug it in over here. Then you can see from here there's an incoming that take the power from the generator. 600, 700, 800 now. So over here same thing. So this is the gas that you will show you how many you have. Okay, then you can run performance or run eco. So this is the AC power incoming. Okay, I'm going to turn it, this is eco. Okay, I'll turn it to performance again. It should have a RAM. Okay, because I have limited to 1000. So let me push it out. This is a DC charging speed. Okay, I'm going to connect it to DC now. This one. Connect it to DC. And I'm going to connect it using the DC to charge. So at the moment we are charging using the DC. And I set it at 1006. Let's see if it reached to 1006. I guess I only get about 1000 at the moment. Okay? So I'm not sure why that I can't get 1006 at the moment. Maybe because of my engine and stuff like that. So I get about 1000. Okay? And I didn't use the AC. I tak pakai AC, I pakai DC saja. I dah dapat 1006 lah. Okay? Okay? Itu saja. So sebelum saya habiskan saya punya benda, saya akan off saya punya generator. You have to hold here for a while in order to off it. Beep. Nah, inilah benda yang kurang baik. Kadang-kadang saya tak boleh nak off dia. I'm going to turn off manually from here. Maybe I unplug this first. So I unplug. Saya cuba turn off. Mungkin tangan saya atau jari saya atau phone saya. Anyway, you can turn off from here. Okay, so adakah generator ni bagus ke tak bagus? To me, it actually workable. So untuk sedikit benda yang saya belum capai macam exactly 1006, 1008, depends on the model. So sometimes I can't get, sometimes I can get. Let me try with the petrol. Okay, let me see if I can get higher voltage. Let me kickstart this again. Just the last part and see whether I can get 1600. Okay, so let's see. Now I'm going to have my DC 1006. So I tak dapat 1006 ya. I hanya dapat lebih kurang dalam 1000. Okay. In case I did something wrong, any one of you, if you know, can kindly tell me lah. But at the moment, I only can get about 1000 from my DC charging. Okay. So let me just check. I can't off it using my phone as well. Okay. Oh, now I can. So that means I need to press like this. Press and let go. And then confirm it. Okay, so I guess that is my last demo for smart generator for today. Yeah, of course the smart generator, there's a bit of noise in front of my house here. Okay, but anyway, I'm trying to show you. In my opinion, it works. You know, it can give you at least 1000. The spec say 1006. Maybe I have something I belum buat dengan betul, so saya tak dapat 1006. Okay, then on the AC side pun saya boleh dapat. Kickstart by manual, I think it's not too difficult. Okay, just tarik aja on power. Let me just try it one time. Okay, charging, and turn off. Alright, so I guess that's wrap up on my long video. Okay, so dengan harapan video saya yang bercampur aduk English and Malay ni masih dapat dipahami oleh anda. Okay, so saya menggunakan masa ni untuk cerita semua benda tentang EcoFlow, dari River 2 sampai ke Delta sampai ke Smart Generator. So saya kurang cerita tentang Wave 2 ataupun cerita tentang Glacier. Okay, so anyway, if you need more information about EcoFlow product, you can kindly contact Kwa. My number is 012-217-7225. Our business hour basically is kita buat kat rumah. We are home based business, so that's why give us a call if you want to come and check it out the product. Please make an appointment with us first. Tolong buat satu temu janji masa yang anda nak jumpa saya sebelum anda nak mari, dan bagi tahu kepada saya dulu dalam telefon atau WhatsApp atau teks kami dulu untuk tanya apa produk yang anda nak dan adakah produk itu tersedia dengan stok yang sedia ada. Okay, so I guess I'd like to thank you all very much. I didn't get the chance so much to make video, so today I buat satu video yang begitu panjang. So that's why once a while I will do some video if there is some new product. Okay, so thank you very much for staying with me so long, and if you really think that my channel helps in a way, you can subscribe my channel and I will be very thankful. So kalau nak subscribe boleh subscribe lah, aku banyak terima kasih ya. So bye bye dan see you untuk masa depan punya video lagi.